Fictional characters who form my morals. A wildcard speech by Jason Blaine-Schultz. Up first, we have Naruto Uzumaki. Naruto Uzumaki is a fictional protagonist in the hit manga and anime series Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, created by Masashi Kishimoto of Tokyo, Japan. Naruto is about a young ninja in training from the village hidden in the leaves, often called the Hidden Leaf Village, located in the Land of Fire. Naruto is a class clown in his ninja academy and subsequently is a total failure in his training. He is ranked at the bottom of his class in skill and intelligence. He acts out hoping that someone will pay him attention. His parents died the day he was born and has no family, so this is his reasoning for that, whether he knows it or not. Just because he is a clown doesn't mean that he isn't a good person, however. He saves his teacher, or sensei, from dying by a rogue ninja, and thus graduating the ninja academy with his classmates by showing his true skills. So Naruto's fighting spirit. Naruto's will to never give up and never go back on his word hit me deep as a child and as an adult. His words and character have shaped me into the person that I am today. That despite all odds, I should never give up or break a promise or turn my back on those who need it, because people who do that are scum. Harry Potter. Harry Potter is a wizard in the hit book series Harry Potter, a young man whose parents were killed by a dark wizard when he just turned 1 year old, and was taken in by an abusive and non-magical aunt and uncle and their son. Harry had to endure pain on all levels, both physical and mental. He never gave up on his will to be a hero and to stop the dark wizard Voldemort from ruining the world we know and love. Harry faced backlash and hate and abuse and horrors from friends and enemies alike, but never once questioned his morals and his duty to save the world and be a good person. Harry Potter's strength. So Harry had to go through much and never gave up or backed down. He always stood for what was right, and that taught me to do the same. He was always strong and kept on the straight and narrow. He was a leader to those around him, and he inspired me to do the same. I want people to look at me as a role model. Batman. Batman's parents died when he was a boy, gunned down in front of him as they were leaving a play. This left Batman, real name Bruce Wayne, but don't tell anybody, as an orphan focused on getting justice for those who are wronged by villains and can't stand up for themselves. He protects Gotham streets from villains like the Joker, or Bane, or the Penguin, and does work as Bruce Wayne to improve living for the citizens of Gotham, such as building a really nice train that's free public transportation. So what Batman taught me? Batman taught me that justice for those who are weak is perfectly acceptable as long as it's done in the right fashion. Batman could have gone down a different path filled with revenge, but didn't. He walks a fine line between vengeance and justice, but always does what's right. Batman has taught me to help those who need it and to stick up for those who can't defend themselves. Fictional characters. So people argue that these characters are just fictitious, and because of that, they don't amount to much. However, these characters are more than just characters to me. They're role models. They help me be the man I am today. People might look at me weird or for admiring fictional characters, and people might call me childish, and maybe they're right. But I'll always stand behind these shows and movies and comics and books as if they were my friends. Because at one point, these fictional characters were all that I had.